Hi guys, welcome back to Flora Fun and Food. My name is Lauren and today I'm going to walk you through how I set up my brand new Bestway 12-foot above ground pool. Let's go. First step was to clear off my gravel driveway of any sticks or sharp objects that might puncture. And then I laid out this giant tarp I got from my grandpa a while back, and it was so big I actually had to fold it into quarters. And then I unboxed everything and just kind of got everything ready. So like I took the plastic off, I got the hardware put together, things like that, just to make it easier once I got going. Then I laid out the liner and tried to get it as flat as I could, and then I spun it to where I wanted the outgoing hoses to be for the filter. And then I made the mistake of putting the legs as the rail, so I have to undo what I'm doing here, but it was no big deal. So I just kind of laid everything out that I would need in each spot so I could just go around and get everything. So here, I'll show you up close. I had to take out the leg rail that I accidentally put on top. So the railing has holes in it because they connect together with these little T-post things, this connector. And so you just have to wrangle it a little bit. It's kind of an awkward shape. But make sure the holes line up, and then you're going to take these little pins and put the washer that comes with them on it, and then slide the pin all the way through to the back side of the railing connector. You do want to make sure that you get it all the way to the back. It kind of stops, but if it's not flush to the connector, then you didn't go all the way through. So make sure it comes all the way up the other side, and then the foot, or the leg, I guess, which is by my feet, has a little cap you can put on as the foot, and then it connects to the bottom of that connector right there. So then I went around and just put the legs on everything. They do need to go in the little straps here. You'll see in a minute I fix it like that. Then I plugged the holes and started adding some water so I could kind of walk around and iron out all the kinks. And then I took the plugs out and added in my filter. So A is a different filter than the two B's, so you can tell which ones are which. So you just kind of slide it in. It's just a tight fit. There's no screw or anything. And then you have to kind of wrangle this hose on there. It was a little tricky. I had to kind of spin it. But once you get it on there nice and snug, you're going to want to hose clamp it with the clamp that it comes with. And it was really satisfying to tighten it down with this little key or winch. I don't know what it's called. But that was probably my favorite part, was tightening all the hose clamps. So you do want to make sure that these are nice and tight, but don't go so tight that they break. They are plastic. So A is done with a long hose. B, there are two of them, so they both look like this. Again, take out the plug, add it to the hole, and then you need to use the two shorter hoses for the outputs on B, because we're going to connect them together here in just a moment. Again, the best part was tightening down the hose clamps. So here you can see what I was doing on the inside. This is the second B filter. It just fits in there. I spun it just to make sure it was all the way in, and I connected the hose yet again with another hose clamp. Now these two shorter hoses we have to connect together using a T connection. So again, trying to wrangle those hoses onto there. They're a really tight fit, which is what you want, but they're kind of tricky to get on. But once they're as far on as you can get them, use the hose clamp, connect them together. And so now the two B hoses are connected to each other, and then we're gonna run a hose down the bottom into our filter. So connect the last longer hose with the hose clamp, and then it runs to the filter. I don't know why my camera didn't record me doing the filter, but it looks like this. You just put the hoses on the labeled side. One says A right there, and the other, I don't know if it was actually labeled B, but okay, we have everything set up. All that's left to do is wait for it to fill, turn on the pump, add in our starter chemicals, and I can link where I got my stuff. I just went to Menards because they have a whole starter kit. But after that, we'll be ready to swim once the chemicals have kind of dissipated and gotten to the right levels. And we are gonna have ourselves a nice little reading pool. That's kind of my plan this summer, is just relax in the water and read books. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and head over to my channel to subscribe for more content like this. And I hope to see you again very soon. Thanks guys. Bye.